Hello there, everyone. We are back, and we are going to ignore that nothing's happened in 2 weeks. We're just, that didn't happen. We're gonna make believe, and yeah, we're gonna continue on with the adventures of the Seeker. Let's check this out. The Doomsday device.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Ah, that's where apparently he's gonna leave off. Starfleet believed that the Klingons were testing their new weapon system in the Umaga system. We have information that now leads me to believe that these testing programs are kind of for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Bavat's personal force. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Ziel, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donina. See, this is why they need voice acting, so I can stop being so stupid. Bavat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalk, I don't know why I can say Kavalk and not that, says that we will find the information we need to stop Bavat there. Neato, let's go.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Why are you? Yes, of course. All right, let's go to a system I can't pronounce.
We're counting on you.
Lieutenant Van Ziel lets us know that we've arrived in the system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Bavat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for a more direct approach. Captain, I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. That sounds exciting. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to fly this little girl. Well, that one has a name, so I'll shoot that second because it's probably scarier.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
This is one sturdy ship. No, stop shooting. No, stop it. No, stop shooting those ships. Sorry, I think Dizzy's a little trigger happy.
Whatever you need, sir.
Enemy shields, weapons, and engines are totally disabled. Good shooting, Diz. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready. Obviously, I'm the captain. I can do whatever I want.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant Van Ziel. Lieutenant, I'm conducting boarding party movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ, was running with a skeleton crew. There should have been a few skirmishes already. There have been a few skirmishes already, but if you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Cool. Can't read today either. Awesome. Why have we not just been teleporting all of my security staff on all of my away missions? This is, what? Ooh, oh, lots of shooting. I'll go this way. This is much nicer. We should just, can I make this ship white policy? Captain goes down somewhere, everyone comes down shooting. Need to write Surf and Command a note. Okay, secure and on fire. Perfect.
Your orders, sir?
Ah. The deck we are on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have now locked down their turbolifts, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. The turbolift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge. I'll transport security teams to support you in advance. I don't know what the point of telling me that the turbolift systems are locked down if you immediately unlock them. You know what? Moving on. Questions for later. Hello! I brought friends! He beamed into fire. That's probably gonna have to speak to the chief on that one. Ooh, ship's log.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
I'm not sure I should be taking Klingon captain's notes on that. Alright, bridge secure and a bit on chair. You know, I've always kind of wanted to, fly and own it. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna move on. For a bird of prey, this is a very big bridge for a warrior race that doesn't normally take prisoners. Just, hello. I won't speak to you through the force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Right? I don't see oh, there it is. Okay, it's hiding. Cloaking force field technology. No, never mind. Hello.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor.
So, what you doing in the brig?
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior. I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die. Do you have more questions?
So, you were against Bavat's plan, and you tried to mutiny a ship. Why did you contact Starfleet Intelligence?
When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions?
Do you have any idea as to why Bavat is doing all of this?
Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves.
I mean, if you look at Klingon history, I don't think he's technically wrong.
Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won.
There's a certain logic to his plan when you really think
Do
about it.
you have more questions?
Do you have any more information on this planet killer and why people call it a Doomsday machine or a Doomsday device? How big is this thing?
It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
I really should have paid more attention to space history class.
Do you have more questions?
You said Bavat found the Doomsday machine. Where in the world did he find this thing?
It was a floating hulk deep in the Taang Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain?
We need a counselor on my ship. I can tell you about how hyperspanners work.
Do you have more questions?
Where is Bavat saying he has knowledge of the future?
So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bavat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klingon game, each trying to change history for their own ends. Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves.
You know, you just gotta hand it to the Klingons.
Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him.
A small cabal. That sounds familiar. No, never gonna remember that. Never mind. Moving on.
Do you have more questions?
So, do you have a plan on how to stop this attack?
Bavat had a plan to stop the Doomsday machine if he ever lost control. This ship is equipped with Hak-Pang torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation.
Can I have some?
The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable Bavat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it.
Do you think the Seeger can be equipped with Hak-Pang torpedoes? Because you know what? Never mind.
Do you have more questions?
Why can't we simply send a fleet to the Imaga system and just stop the Doomsday machine? It sounds like a pretty solid plan.
Bavat's forces have total control over the Amaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, Bavat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain, much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. Bavat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain. Any others that approach the system will be helpless.
Okay, my plan's a bad plan. Not a good... Yeah.
Do you have more questions?
If that's the case, what should we do?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Amaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
We can fly this? I can fly this? Oh, this is like a space Christmas.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant Van Ziel, I am receiving a transmission from Earth. Space dock for you. Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Back to the ready room. Bridge is still on fire. My security team sure are good at shooting things, but they are not good firefighters. I should really teach them how to be firefighters.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Amaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
All this rests on me. Not slightly concerning at all. Captain Granger to
Yes,
Lieutenant
Captain.
Van Ziel. Send a repair team and a bridge crew over here immediately. We're gonna use this ship.
Understood. I'll join you shortly.
We are not ready to depart yet. We are missing the most crucial, important thing before we go. Nope, that's not what I meant, but thank you. Yes. I mean, yeah, no, sorry. Yes. Now we're ready to depart. I've misplaced my depart button. Really? I can't do it while I'm sitting. Okay.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Gotcha. So he doesn't trust anyone. Alright, let's... Nope. None of these were the right buttons. Let's throw some Dizzy in there. Some Roar. And some good of Tavrel. There we go. Ooh, wait. I've always wanted to do this. I've been preparing for this. Engage cloaking device. I'm a Starfleet professional. I am. Well, that was a giant purple torpedo. Ah, the hang torpedoes. Right. What just attacked us?
Drones? Ugh! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
I really hope I really hope he understands that we might look a bit conspicuous on the planet's surface. Just throwing that out there. Oh, so what are the chances they'll let me keep this? Ah, the USS mine. Holy cow. That is a terrifying torpedo. Seriously, that torpedo does all the work for us.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
I'll see what I can do. Well, we all look very Klingon. I appreciate the jacket that you made for me. Good job, Kavalk.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Were you? Oh, yes, I'm flickering red. Hopefully all Klingons flicker red randomly. Or have a Federation phaser rifle on their back. Trophy of War. It's a Trophy of War. That's what I'm gonna go with. Hello, my fellow Klingons! Yeah, I'm flickering red, just like every other Klingon. See? Nothing weird here. Yep. Just, yep, see? My whole crew, flickering red, like you Klingons do. Oh look, scenery. Oh, this is very honorable scenery. They figured it out. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Just gonna ignore that. Didn't happen. Just put that back on my back. You see that guy? Didn't flicker. Could you believe that? Yeah, we killed him. It's fine. Smooth. Hello, just going for an honorable jog, right? Honorable jog. Thank you. Hello, fellow Klingons. That's a big mushroom. I suddenly want a space pizza now. Alright, moving on.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
You could talk on your own this whole time? Also, I'm in the middle of a fight. I like how unconcerned you are with us. Right, Klingons, because we're Klingons. Who cares? Hello, sir.
The Empire will prevail.
Yes.
No one is allowed to use this console.
Get out of my way.
Death to the enemies of the Empire.
That seemed slightly out of place. Aha! Oh, crap. Combat roll did not work. What were you expecting? Mines? Evidently not. It's amazing how often you can convince someone to walk into mines.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you.
Couldn't we have stolen that and then we would control the Doomsday machine? But, alright, yeah, no, smashing it works, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
I do not make a terrible looking Klingon. This armor is hype. I wonder if I can have one of the tailors at Starfleet make me these. Shoulder pads would look good. Kamak, can you make shoulder pads? I'm not asking because you're a Cardassian, I promise. I might be asking because he's a Cardassian. That's not something you see this close every day. Hi, friends.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grisnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
I feel like he didn't like that answer. Look! Mines! Not that! No! Advanced combat training. That Swordmaster is a very good shot with a sword. Wait. Swordmaster is a very good shot with that. Do swords mean different things in Klingon? Kavalk, do swords
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Seriously, we're going to have a long talk about how long it's been since you've been able to talk, because as you've noticed, there are all these different missions. I don't read that's goods. Subject for later.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
How sure about that are we? I'm gonna cloak. The ship comes with a cloak, I'm gonna cloak. Technically, I'm not breaking any rules and conventions, right? It's a Klingon ship. There's a Klingon on board. I don't like this.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed!
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles puglod, koi pukbe pu, yakbo matbo sheshuvui, se machume u. Mashu managich makochu, nipe in my shakwo ku. Magma hefej enjo kinstak, magumadi kumare, mashutak kumame buashuta, ma o.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Well, a lot just happened. Oh, that... Yeah, I don't want to be in front of that. For the torpedoes to work, do I need to know the lyrics to the song? Because I don't think I got the lyrics to that song in time. Yoink! No, 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 no. Oh yeah, that's a note caterpillar right there. Okay, then we do this. We go quick and turn. And there's lots of shooting sounds. So many shooting sounds. Oh no. Oh no. You guys might not want to be in front of that. That's gonna be, yeah, real painful. Ew. Shoot, and you run. Run faster. Run much faster. Think I have enough time for another pass? I think I might have enough for another pass. Nope, I do not have enough time for another pass. Nope, 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 nope. did I miss at that range? Diz, how did we miss? Some of these ships have seen better days. Try this again. Aha! Kindly stop missing. Please stop shooting my ship. I'm trying to save us all. Ow, 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 ow. That turn. I think I can make that turn. I think I can make that turn.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
I mean, but see, we have ships here you don't. I really like this ship. It can cloak, man.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain.
Oh.
The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the bird of prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
Oh, okay.
The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Alright, well, I don't get to keep my ship. Might as well go get my hair ruffled. Farewell, you beautiful piece of engineering.
Kvolk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
So we've arrived back at Earth Space Dock, and apparently we're getting a hail from Admiral Quinn.
You've done well, and while there are still issues at the Klingon front, it's time to move to a bigger picture. Come see me at Earth Space Dock for new information.
Maybe we have something new and exciting to do. I really still love the look of this space station. I can see the reflections of starships. I love this.
You've done excellent work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems. Within the bounds of the Prime Directive, of course. You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots as time permits.
Understood. And like that, we have completed the Klingon War story chapter. So we are one chapter down of many, many more exciting adventures of the USS Seeger. Thank you everyone for tagging along, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Hailing frequencies closed.